Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, September 30th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. 30 days has September, and just like that, we're into October. And I just ordered my Halloween costume. Okay, so let's get into today's news, shall we? We've got a bunch of it. A pretty chaotic scene at Annapolis High yesterday morning. Just before 9 a.m., two school resource officers witnessed a fight and stepped in to break it up and realized that one of the students had a knife. In the end, two were sent to the hospital with stab wounds. One was the victim and the other was actually the suspect who got injured. But police have said that there were several others involved, and all in all, they have arrested 7 students and charged the one with the knife with attempted second-degree murder. All have currently been charged as juveniles, meaning that their records will be sealed and likely expunged at age 21. County School Superintendent George Arlotto said that the fight was a holdover from a dispute in a neighborhood about a week ago. And as a precaution, all after-school activities were canceled and a heavy police presence was on campus throughout the day. Police do believe that there may be additional charges and additional arrests and are asking any students that may have any video of the incident to contact their tip line at 410-222-4700. And while we're talking about schools, so far, and hopefully this is a good sign, only 7 bus routes have been canceled or delayed for today. But as usual, they are updating this at 6:15 a.m., about 15 minutes after this is released. So please check aacps.org/buses to make sure that your bus is indeed running. The Maryland State Police are investigating a fatal tractor-trailer accident that happened just after 5 a.m. yesterday morning along I-97. The driver, who has not been identified, lost control on the exit ramp to Benfield Boulevard in Millersville, rolled down the embankment, was ejected, and ultimately pinned underneath the cab of the truck. He was pronounced deceased at the scene, and the ramp was closed for about 5 hours while they cleared the wreck and did their investigation. Here's some good news. Maryland's Comptroller and gubernatorial candidate Peter Franchot announced yesterday that Maryland has a $2.5 billion fund balance in the budget. Yes, that is billion with a B. He credited the balance to the federal stimulus that increased business and personal income and expanded consumer spending. Maybe the Fed should have held on to that money. They're trying to beat the clock right now to avert a government shutdown at midnight tonight. So Club Fed peeps, you may be getting a long weekend. And with good news comes sad news. With this being the last day of September, it means that the September Sunset Concert Series must also come to an end for 2021 at the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park. The final one is tonight, starting at 6 p.m. at the campus on Edgewood Road. The ever-popular Dan Haas Band will take the stage, and he might just even sing about his Bombas socks. As always, the concerts are free, but a donation is appreciated. There will be a bar there. Food trucks will be available as well for your drinking and dining pleasure. And the weather so far looks spectacular, so I will see you there. And as we begin to wrap up, the SHA put out a warning, which I thought was a little bit unusual and preemptive, but they are expecting larger than normal crowds on the roads this weekend due to the Renn Fest. They asked motorists to please be patient and to expect heavy traffic on I-97, MD 450, which is Defense Highway, MD 178, which is General's Highway, and many local roads surrounding the festival. SHA will be posted in signage as well to keep you informed. And remember, all tickets for the Renn Fest this year need to be purchased online. Do not show up and expect to be able to buy a ticket at the window. Go to rennfest.com to get yours. And that's RENNFEST. As they say at the Renn Fest, huzzah! I never could do that right. Okay, that's it for the news today. And if you are a fan of our Saturday Local Business Spotlight series, and you should be, up this weekend is a very cool new business up in Glen Burnie called Challenge Virtual Reality Escape Rooms. And next weekend, Rehab to Perform, who is actually having a grand opening today at 4 p.m. So you want to swing on by and check them out. They're at 1750 Forest Drive right here in Annapolis. Normally, I'd beg for ratings and reviews here, but I found out that didn't work out too well for me yesterday. So in light of it being International Podcast Day, yes, it is a Hallmark holiday, I say go and discover some new podcasts. And to help me discover some new ones, send me an email or a DM with your second or third favorite. I mean, we all know which is your first, right? All right. Now, a quick thank you to the 4 sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, Rehab to Perform, and MacMedics. It is Thursday, so we have Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace here with your Maker Minutes. And, of course, George from DCMDVA Weather is here with all of your locally forecast weather. All of that gets underway in just a bit.
Are you an active adult or competitive athlete dealing with an injury keeping you from being at your best? Then Rehab to Perform is here to get you back to your full potential. R2P is a unique fitness-focused physical therapy company with 4 locations in Maryland. More like a training room and a personal training studio than a medical facility. R2P offers physical therapy for lower back pain, overuse injuries, post-surgery, muscle pulls, chronic pain, and more. R2P also offers rehabilitation for concussions and mild traumatic brain injuries. To learn more, visit Rehab2Perform.com.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company.
One of the most common questions we get: how do I maximize the value of my home before I sell it? It's a great question. We look at improvements like investments. What is the rate of return? For example, if we invest $5,000 in painting kitchen cabinets and installing granite, how much more will our home sell for? The answer? About $25,000 more. That's a 500% return on investment. Because of returns like this, we have started a program called Investing in You. We know cash is often tight when you're making a move, and we are here to help. We will front you up to $15,000 to invest in refreshing your home before you list it, with the agreement to be paid back once your home settles. Call us today at 410-599-1370 so we can help you maximize your home's value.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, September 30th, the last day of September 2021. And today through the weekend will bring more weather perfection similar to yesterday's sunny 70s, though there's now a small chance of some PM showers on Sunday afternoon into early next week as a new frontal boundary appears likely to move into the area. Look for sunny highs today through Sunday to remain in the 70 to 75 degree range, with AM lows staying in the upper 40s to upper 50s for most of Anne Arundel County. But definitely stay tuned tomorrow through the weekend for updates on what, if any, showers may impact our area late Sunday into Monday as we make our way into the first work and school week of October. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And definitely use our website each day at DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, it's Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. Coming up on Sunday is another First Sunday Arts Festival. Be sure to check out the first couple of blocks of West Street as well as Whitmore Park for lots of great local vendors, live music, and food. Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road has a few more classes coming up. Monday, there's another Learn to Knit a Weekender sweater with 3 more sessions. And coming up October 8th is another Christmas stocking class. And as always, they have their knit coaching sessions on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. At the Willow Oak Flower and Herb Farm in Severna, registration should be open for their Fall Harvest Day, coming up on Saturday, October 9th, where you can pick and paint a pumpkin, make a dried flower pumpkin, or a fall planter. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, on Tuesday, their Half Pint Kids Club is doing apple pie in a cup. At Art Farm in Annapolis, their fall semester is in full swing. Today, their stop motion animation class starts. Saturday, beat making with machines starts. Sunday, their Photo 101 class concludes. On Monday, their Kids Fundamentals of Drawing class continues. Their abstract painting workshop starts. And they also have a teen open studio. And then on Tuesday, their Introduction to Graphic Design class continues. Their virtual beginner drawing class concludes. And then on Wednesday, their 3D sculpture class continues. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, I missed this one last week, but from last Monday through this Saturday, the Rivera Beach Library is doing a take and make, making papel picardos, or perforated paper crafts, for Hispanic Heritage Month. Today, Discoveries, the library at the mall, has a Lego building workshop. Tomorrow, Discoveries has a preschool art club. Saturday, learn about the Teotihuacan mask, talking about the history of the Teotihuacan indigenous people in Mexico, and create a paper mask applying elements of art. You can pick up your craft kit at Discoveries while supplies last. Also on Saturday, the Glen Burnie Library presents The Science Behind Music. And also check out Ask a Master Gardener at both the Crofton and Bush Annapolis libraries on Saturday. Monday, the Odenton Library is doing a teen poetry and art club. And then on Wednesday, there's SoCo Knits virtually, as well as the Eastport Annapolis Neck Library doing Wine Cork Wednesday, using wine corks to create a seasonal pumpkin craft. You supply the corks and glue. Also check out the library's various book clubs, story times, trivia nights, and specialty programs such as Renter's Insurance Information Table, Back in School Help is on the Way, How the Library Can Help in the School Year, Planting the Seed for College and Career Success, the American Red Cross Blood Drive, Anne Arundel Workforce Development Hiring Event, Double Your Confidence for Teens, and the Entrepreneur Academy with Business Plan Creation. And at Annapolis Makerspace this week, Tuesday, check out our monthly Autodesk Fusion 360 3D design workshop online with Russ. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. Whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at MacMedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.